Hi everyone, and welcome back to InsideTech. There have been quite a few videos on the channel recently focusing on high-end flagship tech, such as this year's best headphones, best smartphones, and best true wireless earphones. So I've decided to start a new series of videos, placing the limelight on some great, but more budget-friendly tech. In the first of these videos, we'll be checking out two of the best-selling Bluetooth speakers on Amazon, the Tribit MaxSound Plus and the Tronsmart Force. Both speakers feature extra bass modes, are fully waterproof, and are available for around £50. I'll be covering all of the differences between these speakers in terms of design and features, comparing the sound quality, and determining which offers the better value for money to help you decide which one is right for you. Let's take a look. Taking a look first at the design, the Tribit MaxSound Plus is a pill-shaped speaker reminiscent of the original Beats pill. The speaker is made from a soft-touch plastic, which is great for durability, but also hides fingerprints and smudges really well. It also comes with a fairly simple carrying loop, to let you hang the speaker or to use as extra security. The Tronsmart Force on the other hand has a rubberized body in a box-like design, with metal edges to provide enhanced durability. The rubber surfaces are however fingerprint magnets. The speaker also has a non-removable metal loop, for you to attach a carabiner or to carry on your backpack. Both speakers have metal grills housing dual drivers and passive radiators, with Tronsmart packing a 40-watt power output, whilst the Tribit has just 24 watts. Both speakers have a good weight to them, but the Tronsmart speaker is the slightly heavier and larger of the two. They also both use rubberized feet to stop the speakers from slipping, and this also helps to prevent the speakers from rattling on hard surfaces and giving the illusion of distortion. The bass is allowed to vent through grills and cutouts at the rear of the speakers, and both use a rubber seal to protect the I/O. For the Tribit, this includes the aux-in and micro USB charging ports, whilst in the Tronsmart there's an aux-in, a micro SD card slot for direct music playback, and a more modern USB-C charging port. This allows the speaker to charge much faster, with a full charge taking around 3 hours compared to the Tribit's 4. However, the Tronsmart battery life was shorter than the MaxSound Plus, but from my battery life test, both speakers did live up to their claimed battery lives. The control layout is almost identical on the speakers, and both offer clicky and distinctive buttons for controlling your music. The major difference is that the Tronsmart speaker incorporates Bluetooth pairing into a mode button, which allows you to cycle through the playback source. It also has an equalizer to cycle through the 3 playback modes: standard, extra bass, and 3D audio. On the Tribit speaker, the equalizer just offers an extra bass mode. The Tronsmart speaker also has the advantage of NFC pairing, which, with compatible devices, will allow you to instantly pair to your music source. A handy feature I wish the Tribit speaker also had. Both speakers are fully waterproof with IPX7 ratings, allowing you to fully submerge the speakers up to 1 meter for 30 minutes, so you could easily use these speakers in the shower or by the poolside. In terms of the overall design, I have to say that I do prefer the Tribit MaxSound Plus. It's more sleek and portable, and its smooth texture and rounded edges make it feel really good in the hand. Fingerprints and dirt quickly accumulate on the Tronsmart Force, but I do like how rugged and durable the speaker feels, and I'd certainly trust it to survive accidental drops. In terms of connectivity, both speakers used the now dated Bluetooth 4.2, and gave almost identical Bluetooth ranges in the line-of-sight test. There were no issues with playback in terms of the audio skipping or cutting out, but I would suggest that the speakers aren't appropriate for watching video, since there is a noticeable audio delay during playback. The Tronsmart Force is also able to pair to a second speaker for true stereo playback. The connection remained stable with no dropouts or synchronization issues at all, but it would have been nice to see a dual playback mode here where both speakers could play both audio channels, rather than only having the option for stereo playback. Still, it was great to see stereo pairing on offer here, and I do wish that this was also available with the Tribit speaker too. When comparing the audio quality, the first thing that should be said is that both speakers sound particularly good for Bluetooth speakers in this price range. In their standard playback modes, both speakers sound a little flat, and are given a significant weight and richness in their extra bass modes. The Tronsmart speaker offers more detail than the Tribit, and there's a more distinctive separation here, where the Tribit speaker tends to sound more flat and less layered. When you introduce the 3D audio mode, this separation becomes even more noticeable. The soundstage becomes much wider, and the description of 3D audio is for once actually pretty accurate, where this sort of feature often turns out to be more of a gimmick in many other Bluetooth speakers. The extra detail in the Tronsmart speaker stems from its ability to reproduce much more of the higher frequencies, which are noticeably missing with the Tribit, so there's a better overall balance to the audio. I would describe the MaxSound Plus as more of a bass-focused speaker. The lower frequencies tend to just overpower the mids, so there is slightly less clarity, but there is a little more weight and boom to the bass with extra bass mode turned on, which for certain genres can actually sound better overall. This gives the Tribit speaker a smoother and warmer tone than the Tronsmart. At low to medium volumes, the Tronsmart speaker definitely benefits from the added detail and clarity. Vocals are more striking, and the individual instruments can be heard more clearly. At louder volumes though, the higher frequencies can occasionally be a little piercing, so actually the smoother tone of the Tribit speaker can often be more pleasant. Both speakers can reach pretty high volume levels, and could easily fill a small to medium-sized room, but for a party situation, you'll probably want to opt for the Tronsmart Force due to the stereo speaker pairing support. Despite the higher power output of the Tronsmart Force, it's only marginally louder than the MaxSound Plus, and with Tribit's richer bass, there isn't much to separate the two speakers in terms of sound output alone. Moving on to the audio test samples, of course you won't get an accurate representation of these speakers with audio recorded by my microphone and then played through your speakers or headphones, but the reason I include this speaker test is so that you can hear the relative performance, and also to give you an idea of how the different equalizer settings change the audio. For the best results, I would highly recommend wearing headphones.
I'm on my last straw, I'm broken and I'm woken up, I'm done feeding your lies, I've had enough, I can't run your place in this faulty game, and all the words you speak mean nothing more to me, 'cause I'd start over now.
It's easy to see why these are two of the best-selling Bluetooth speakers on Amazon. At these prices, these are two of the best-sounding budget speakers. The Tronsmart Force does offer greater detail and range with its audio, and so is objectively the better Bluetooth speaker in terms of audio quality, but there were times when I found myself opting for the more relaxing and warmer tone of the MaxSound Plus, especially at max volume, so clearly either speaker could be the better suited depending on the given situation. They're obviously missing a few features that would otherwise push their price tags beyond budget value. There's no multi-device pairing, no LED lighting effects, and no companion apps to offer extra features or customizations. But what you do get are two well-built and decent-sounding Bluetooth speakers offered at an excellent price. As for deciding between them, that's going to come down to which aspects you prioritize. If you want a feature-based speaker with detailed audio, then the Tronsmart Force is your best bet. With SD card playback, one-touch NFC pairing, and stereo playback across two speakers, there's certainly a lot more choice offered with the Tronsmart Force. On the other hand, the Tribit MaxSound Plus is arguably the more attractive Bluetooth speaker, and certainly the more sleek and portable of the two. Despite the lack of features, these attributes might be more useful to you, and the bass-focused sound signature could be a compelling factor too. But let me know in the comments which of these two speakers you prefer, and also your picks for the best budget Bluetooth speakers, which could be featured in upcoming videos. If you're interested in purchasing either of these speakers, then do check the video description down below for some exclusive discount codes. There are plenty of budget tech videos coming up on the channel very soon, so if you want to see more videos like this one, then do make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on. If you liked the video, then please show your support by giving this a like, and be sure to check out the channel on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at InsideTech Limited for all of the latest news and some extra content too. That's it for this video, see you all next time.